All investment involves risks, and it's possible to lose some or all of your investments. Carefully consider your financial situation, your investment goals, and your risk tolerances. And seek advice from qualified financial professionals before making any investment decisions. I've always wanted to go to Africa, and this is it. My first trip to Africa, to Ghana specifically. And that's the king right there. Ooh, they. My journey officially began in Charlotte. And this is not just any old vacation. For many, this would be a once-in-a-lifetime chance. I'm Khalid, an American investor and financial advisor. Every year, I get to pick anywhere in the world I want to go hang out and also do a little investment research at the same time. So I'm feeling pretty lucky. My goal is to find a business opportunity that's profitable enough for me and my clients' time and energy. Hopefully we can find something that can be handed down to our children as a form of generational wealth. This all started with a phone call when I told my dad about my plans to visit Africa. He didn't just wish me luck, he made a powerful connection. He introduced me to his close friend, Mr. Emmanuel, or Captain, as he's locally known in Ghana. We talked on the phone to get to know each other. He arranged to connect me with some of the trustworthy people that he knew that would look out for me and make sure that I'm safe during my travels. As the plane landed in Accra, I was hit by a wave of heat, vibrant colors, energy, and red dust in the air. And for some reason, I'm toting the heaviest carry-on bag you ever seen. And I might not look like it, but boy, I'm struggling. But before I knew it, my suitcase came through the baggage claim and I was on my way out the door towards ground transportation. Captain had arranged for Joe to meet me at the airport. It was a wall of people waiting outside and I wasn't sure what to expect. Almost immediately, a guy holding a huge drawing of a picture of me, my son, and my son's mom came up to me. And it took me by surprise. It allowed me to identify that this was my guy and made him stand out from the wave of other people waiting outside. Joe wasn't just my guide and caretaker. He's a smooth operator and can navigate the streets of Ghana like a pro. "Welcome to Ghana," he said, with a smile on his face. "Thank God for your safe travels." He shook my hand and it ended with a brotherly snap that was familiar, but different.
Alright, so this is the hotel area that we staying at.
Accra is a city like no other. Accra is the capital of Ghana and the country's largest city, with a population of over 2 million people. It's chaotic and beautiful at the same time. The first hotel I booked on my own was an hour away from the airport and deep in the village. We changed our minds about that one quick and booked another room at the Relax Court Inn. This was more like it. Nice marble floors, clean bathrooms with glass showers, nice pool outside, inside the city and close to the airport. It was $100 a night. Not the least expensive, but definitely not the highest. It'll work.
I don't think you listen. You're listening. I don't think you listen.
Our first stop was Labadi Beach. Now check this out. I see people riding horses along the beach. Now I'm born in Tampa, Florida, near some of the best beaches in the US, but I've never seen people riding horses at the beach before. I feel like I'm in a movie.
Which ocean is this? No, which ocean is this? Man, see it?
As we venture further, the reality of piles of trash on the beach set in. At first it was disheartening, but then a thought struck me. This is a business opportunity. Waste management in Ghana could be a game changer. With the right business model and some investment, we could turn this challenge into a thriving business, creating jobs, recycling, and cleaning the environment at the same time. Joe Still Joking says, if we start now, you'll be the king of clean beaches by next year. If the beach wasn't so trashy, I would definitely say this is the perfect place to invest in my dream resort.
A really tall one. What's up, man? How you doing? This what you do?
Yes, make a look. The gym except God.
Our next stop was the Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum. Kwame Nkrumah became Ghana's first president in 1957 when it gained independence from Britain. He was an influential advocate of Pan-Africanism and was educated in the United States. He won the Lenin Peace Prize and in the year 2000 was voted African Man of the Millennium for being a hero of independence and an international symbol of freedom. In 1961, Nkrumah delivered a speech called I Speak of Freedom. During this speech, he talked about how Africa could become one of the greatest forces for good in the world. He mentions how Africa is a land of vast riches with mineral resources ranging from gold to diamonds to uranium and petroleum. And Nkrumah says that the reason Africa is not thriving right now is because the European powers have been taking all the wealth for themselves. If Africa could be independent of European rule, then it could truly flourish and contribute positively to the world. In the ending words of his speech, Nkrumah calls to his people by saying, "This is our chance. We must act now. Tomorrow may be too late, and the opportunity will have passed, and with it, the hope of free Africa's survival." Kwame Nkrumah reminds me of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. by virtue of his legacy, his impact, and memorial. Both men were iconic, charismatic leaders with a vision of equality. They both built powerful mass movements and demanded change. They both knew of the importance of international unity and spent their lives trying to destroy a system of oppression. Both men died via methods where many have accused each of their governments of having involvement. Kwame Nkrumah died on the 27th of April in 1972 of an unknown but apparently incurable sickness. He's one of the most important men to exist in Ghanaian history.
Justice. Dr. William Edward Burghardt Du Bois.
On Sundays.
Oh, okay.
First Sunday and then the third Sunday of every month.
Every month.
Yes. So they'll be here this coming Sunday.
Okay. Nice truck. We're going to back up front.
You want the boy, show me your body. Fuck you up the boy, and the money boy. So you want the boy, show me your body. Fuck you up the boy, and the money boy.
After running around and checking out the city a little bit more, we went to lunch at Bistro 22. And they have some of the best salmon pasta I ever had. Joe and our driver, Courage, both got rice and chicken. All combined, the bill was a little bit under $40 US. Tired from all of the traveling, we went back to the hotel to rest for a little bit. I woke up in the evening and sat out by the pool to call my family back in America. Because of the time difference, it's the perfect time to call home while it's late in the evening in Ghana. The hotel manager pops out and asks me if I'd like him to turn on the waterfall so I can go swimming. It's like 11 p.m. What time does the pool close, I ask. Oh no, boss, you can swim anytime you like. He turned on the waterfalls and we jumped in the pool to celebrate the good life. Full of energy, we visit Tunnel Lounge to check out the vibes.
Show me
from the menu.
Any money go hit. So you want the go hit. Show me your go hit. You up a go hit. Any money go hit. Come on. Go hit. Come on. Go hit. Come on.
Then head next door to Silver Fox to party.
Let's see. This be my victim. Whip one, whip two, rip two, Kalana the in thing. I go swing along with the men for the win-win. Drive by Hujo, stringing moto system.
The next morning, Joe and I went to find a Momo, which stands for mobile money, to send some money to a friend. The first place didn't have enough cash in their account, so we went to the next closest Momo, which was in the village.
I define one kele we go give me heavy dose. Play me tiki taka, we run the monkey pose. Doggy pose, I give her yakata. Akurumo give her my bara.
It was exciting to walk through the village. It was as raw as you could get. This is how and where many people live.
I think, I'm on a me be the guy. But this be my big thing. Whip one, whip two, rip two. Galana the in thing. I go swing along. With the men for the win-win. Drive by Hujo, drinking moto system. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah,
tear them down into pieces. What you figure this be? Follow me talk, you get bitch. Fuck who I never listen. My wingman say pin 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 pins. In one line we are ticking. Every little thing on that wish list. Talk to your baby, your love, your this thing. Now you sign us some mama. They go talk, it's a quick samana. What causing the trouble in a walk on. Whole time now my talk, this shit a baba. Chocolate girl from Guyana. You know me for the soul, try me your man casa. But see one time I'm in now. Min chata play him ram a son and son.
We had to catch a plane later that evening, so while we waited, we found a nice outdoor pub to relax, which was located on the side of a gas station. I went inside the store to check it out, and they had plenty of snacks and drinks. The local juice was fire too. It was like pineapple, ginger, some other stuff, and it was bussin'. And I needed it too. My rice had too much spice on it for me. Had my nose running and everything. I'm like, oh Lord. While watching the game, several group of people kept walking past us down the path on the side of the pub, and it sounded like a party was going on. So we decided to be nosy and go check it out. A local TV channel was hosting a live cooking competition event, and they had the radio station there to host the crowd. We got closer to check out the action and watch some of the local dances as the DJ played some of their favorite songs. They had an artist perform, and it seemed like everybody was having a good time. Later that night, we fly to Kumasi, Ghana's second largest city and heart of the Ashanti region. From the moment we arrived, I could feel the difference. Kumasi has a contagious vibe that immediately pulls you in.
I need your loving, so fresh, so clean. Love me in and out, I'm feeling lean, and I'll be down now. Anytime you call me, I'll be down, because I love and I love and I love and I love you only, because I need and I need and I need and I need you more. Yeah, you know I run and I run and I run and I run. Fly, we can fly in the sky in the night. Hold me in your arms and your love and your light. I'm on your wave right now.
The True Vine Hotel, owned by Captain's family, was our base. This wasn't just a hotel, it was home. Clean, comfortable rooms, and exceptional service for just $50 a night. It was everything we needed.
Unconditional, got me living softly. Yeah, love me judge, love me tender. You know your love turn me up like Nepa. Anything you want and I'ma do whatever.
It's good to know people in high places.
Because I love and I love and I love and I love you only.
The next morning, Joe knocked on my door and said, "Caleb, Captain's brother wants to meet you. He's downstairs in the restaurant. Let's go meet him." So this is Captain's father, the original CEO of True Vine Hotel. And this is the current Ashanti King. Over breakfast, I met Captain's brother, Mr. Kwaku. Mr. Kwaku shared the story of Ya Asantewa, the legendary queen mother who led the Ashanti army in battle against the British colonizers. In Ghana, women play a prominent role in society. They were so powerful that they were the ones who chose the king. The men look for those who are qualified to do the job and then bring them to the women. But ultimately, it's the women who gets to decide who leads. And in 1900, the women felt as if the men were not responding fast enough to a threat, and the women courageously stepped forward and was chosen to lead. That's right, a woman. Ya Asantewa was chosen to lead the Ashanti army into war, also known as the War of the Golden Stool, against the British Empire. For a while, it appeared that the British had been defeated as they retreated in battle and ran away, but only to bring back larger reinforcements to defeat the Ashantis. It was reported that the British conspired, negotiated, and paid other African countries, such as Sierra Leone, Nigeria, and other neighboring nations to fight their war for them, and eventually defeated the Ashantis. The woman king was forced into exile. Her story closely resembles the Woman King movie portrayed by Viola Davis. She was the embodiment of resistance, hope, and the fight for justice. The fact that an African was teaching me history, Black American or African American history, truly hit home for me and made me appreciate Ghana even more.
How you doing?
And behind the hotel is a beautiful courtyard that leads to Captain's father's house.
mansion in the back. Ah, farm?
Library, and there's
We visit a Ghanaian university. Joe gives me a tour here since this is where he went to university and ultimately first met Captain. This is a huge campus, and it's good to see modern schools and institutions set up.
I say I put in 10 toes, now I don't blow. If that chick bad, I go carry her. My neck is cold, I don't condone. No bad energies, I run here. Yeah, got a whole lot of vibes and a whole lot of bad girls and a whole lot of. Give me a wine and a whole lot of. Aye. I say we come with the vibes and a whole lot of bad girls and a whole lot of. She give me wine and a whole lot of. Aye. But I got it confidential. Only was an instrumental, yeah. Give me brains and intellectual. Nothing easy, coincidental, yeah. If the girl says she wanted, I got a whole lot of him. I got a whole lot of him. I know fit a whole lot of him. Aye. Girl, I'm not sober. Let me see ice and soda, day. Many things they go down. If you're around me, I'm my soldiers, yeah. Girl, you think that you want to? I got a whole lot of him. I got a whole lot of him. I know fit a whole lot of him. Aye. I say I put in 10 toes, now I don't blow. If that chick bad, I go carry her. My neck is cold, I don't condone. No bad energies, I run here. Yeah, got a whole lot of vibes and a whole lot of bad girls and a whole lot of. Give me a wine and a whole lot of. Aye. I say we come with the vibes and a whole lot of bad girls and a whole lot of. She give me wine and a whole lot of. Aye.
The first business opportunity we visit is Captain's Hostel. With 2 to 4 people per room, Captain's Hostel can house over 60 students. I'm really proud that Captain was able to turn this idea into reality. Very cool. The students are on break now, but Captain should be making decent profits from being able to house so many students.
I say I put in 10 toes, now I don't blow. If that chick bad, I go carry her. My neck is cold, I don't condone. No bad energies, I run here. The girls, them crazy. Aye. I say the girls, them crazy.
Okay.
Joe thinks his gray hairs are starting to show too much, so he takes me to his barber to get a haircut. I needed one too, but I was scared to get a cut, so I let Joe go first. The guy did an amazing job, and it only cost a little under $2 US. Now that's crazy. I thought to myself, man, I'm gonna be fresh out here.
Yanko to ayanda, eti manenya uzon kwa deka. You are not too free, and take your best sign.
And now we arrive at Garden City University, where we take a look at healthcare, the education industry, IT, and the proposed hospital opportunity.
Yanko to ayanda, eti manenya uzon kwa deka. You are not too free, and take your best sign. Yanko to ayanda, eti manenya uzon kwa deka. You are not too free. Let's go and measure what in a man than it. You want to be a business too, when you're home and pay. Ovia de manzosa, wabago wakoda manfede. Mankind no be nothing grass of fio. Oni njiwadia, wakuno nyaya mkobe. Di ubi acceptance agete.
Our next stop is another campus and library at Kwame Nkrumah University. Looking at all the sculptures let me know this school has been successfully operating for years. We also visit Captain's Brothers Hospital to see a successful business model. This particular hospital brings around $3 million in profits each year for the owner.
Nice to meet you, brother. Okay.
As you can see, Ghana has very modern facilities, updated equipment, and competent staff. And with investing in a hospital, you get access to all types of services related to client care, as well as importing and exporting pharmaceutical goods. Driving back to the hotel, we noticed a fly restaurant and decided we need to go check it out. O's Garden was definitely a place I'd recommend. The food was good, the ambiance was futuristic, and there was a nice crowd. Looked like a spot for the cool kids.
Okay. Well, yeah. How about that?
As a form of jewelry, some women wear shiny gold pieces in their mouth as gap fillers.
You gonna call the
Logo.
Well, I just.
The next morning, I'm watching Ghana TV, the Learning Channel, and our driver pulls up to take us to Sefi. Meet King David. David's not really a king, but we call him King David because he's a cool guy and deserves a cool nickname.
All right, so this is day 5 or 6.
We had a long, bumpy ride to Sefi. Accra has the most developed roads and railroads in Ghana. Kumasi is also well developed along most major roadways. Sefi, being more rural and village-like, has less developed road networks. It's accessible by main roads mainly. Upgrading or repairing the roads could be a good business opportunity. You could get paid through an independent transportation, construction company, or you could seek government contracts. Anything that's a problem for the local people could be a business opportunity for you.
We're gonna do the money lesson with Mr. Joe.
Okay.
So these are
20 pesos.
This is called Ghanaian money.
Yes.
So we are now in Ghana. These are not quarters, these are not nickels, these are not dimes, because this is not U.S. currency. This is Ghanaian currency, and it's called cedis. C-E-D-I, cedis.
Yes.
So these are
Pesos.
20 pesos
Yeah.
coins. Pesos coins.
So 5 of them
So 5 of these
will give you
give you one CD. So these are equal to each other. And then these coins right here
50 pesos.
are 50 pesos.
2 of this
And 2 of these
will also give you one
also equals 1 CD. Say that one more time. 2.
3 of these
Okay, 3.
of one CDs.
3 1 CDs is
Yes.
3 CDs.
Yes, plus the 2.
Plus the 2 is
Will give you
5.
5. Which is this one?
Give you a 5 CD bill.
Yes.
Got it.
Then
And then 2
of these 5
of the 5 CD bills equal
to 10 CDs.
a 10 CD bill.
Yes.
Y'all learning today. Y'all learning today. We got any 20 CDs? We're gonna keep on looking. We might just have some.
The Sefi area is known for its picturesque landscapes with lush forests, waterfalls, mountains, such as the Sefi Wioso area. Sefi also has mineral resources, particularly gold, and mining activities in the area contribute to the local economy. The major languages spoken in these regions are Twi and English. Sefi is all about opportunity. Meet Sir Richard Anoa. This is the boss. I spoke to him once on the phone, but I wasn't sure exactly what he did or where he would fit in. And now that I get a chance to meet him in person, I can see he's a really cool guy. And he takes me to meet everybody. So Mr. Arnor is a businessman. He's a serial entrepreneur. He owns a scrapping business. He does work to fulfill contracts with several different mining companies. And he's a really good guy. He even has a contract with the World Bank to dig wells in neighboring communities. So this is my first ride through Sefi, and Mr. Arnor is introducing me to all his workers. These are some of his drivers. On the way to the city, I see a lot of signs for Miss Alice Nuoko's funeral. It turns out she's a close friend of the family to Mr. Arnor. So we're stopping by the family house to pay respects. Our first investment opportunity in Sefi is a gold mine, literally. Mr. Arnor will take me to see how the gold is extracted and processed. Today, the owner of the mine is traveling, so he sends his brother to meet us. The brother meets up with us to give us a tour. Ghana is the largest producer of gold in Africa. It's one of the top gold producers in the world, often ranking among the top 10 gold producing countries. Meet the GM, the general manager, Mr. Daniel Ofori. He knows everything about the mine. And from his office, he can see everything going on with cameras around the entire facility. And now he's going to give us a tour of the gold room.
Get stuck, right? To make sure nothing gets stuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also to put the material inside the
This machine is strong, and it spins very, very fast. And because gold is heavy, the gold gets pulled to the outside of the container, and it separates from the other materials. Once the workers stop the machine, they reach in to pull out the gold from along the walls. After this process, they begin panning for the gold. Workers take a magnet and pull out any other impurities, and what's left is the small gold flakes and the gold dust particles. They take these gold pieces and melt them together and end up with gold bars.
time. Check calendar. I'm alright. I'm alright. Check your time. Check calendar.
Before leaving the gold room, everyone is checked to make sure no one is walking out with any gold in their pockets, shoes, or in their possessions at all.
Like this, no,
Speaking of fertile land, on the same property as the gold mine, we come across a cocoa farm. Many people love the taste of chocolate, including myself, but not many of us know exactly where chocolate comes from. Cocoa is actually one of Ghana's biggest exports, and its production and distribution are other profitable business opportunities. If you ever get the chance, you should try some Milo, which is sold pretty much everywhere in Ghana. Who knows, maybe you'll invest in or develop the next chocolate candy bar. Today, we're meeting Asamoah the Great. He's the owner of a salt mill, which is another business opportunity. Ghana has plenty of untapped forestry, and Asamoah can cut and export any size of wood that we need. Ghana has plenty of untapped forestry, and Asamoah can cut and export any size of wood that we need. Whether it's 2x4s, 2x6s, 4x4s, whatever we need. If we need custom doors, custom furniture, or specialty pieces, Asamoah can handle it. He's also looking for investors to help beef up his business. If the right partner came in and wanted to buy a percentage of his business in exchange for enough money to expand his capacity, he's open to it. Back at Mr. Honor's house, this is how I'm living. This is my room. This is my bed. This is my shower. It's huge. It has two shower heads. It's enough space in the shower for several people. It's got a water heater up there, modern toilet. It's nice. It's a really cool washroom. And I have my own AC here in the room so I can control everything with this remote. Most days, we get up early and get some exercise in. You can't enjoy life or your profits if you're sick or laid up in the hospital. After we work out, we shower up and jump in the truck on the way to the next stop.
Okay.
While driving, we hear something funny. Turns out that one of our tires is going flat. But luckily, there was just enough air in the tire to get all the way back to the tire shop. And we make it back before it gets any worse. The tire shops in Ghana are just like the ones in America. Same equipment, same process, not much different.
Yeah, that's right.
Back on the road, we now get to meet the king, the chief. He's got a beautiful view from his home. He can see the entire city from here. Nana means royalty, king, or chief in Ghana. Nana is usually with a guard or a caretaker, and he takes us down the street to let us see the palace courts before taking us to some of the land he wants to show us. While on the way to the mines one afternoon, we get surrounded by a group of young women in the village dancing and stopping passing cars. One of the girls has just graduated, and this is a celebration. We give the girls some money to let us pass. Here, we're eating lunch at a local hotel's restaurant. They wrap our plate in plastic to keep it warm and to keep flies or bugs away from our food.
Now we are at the mine site. It was a land though. It was a land.
All this was land. Khaled. Nice meeting you too.
Yeah, that's how I'm at all. That's how
Nana has land for sale and is prime for mining. He takes us to the large area where local miners are digging for gold with hand tools. They're using shovels and pickaxes. And this is the rock that's found on Nana's land. If you grind this rock down to smaller pieces, you'll be able to extract the gold. There's different types of mining, and you have to be careful at the mining sites. Here, they're doing underground mining, and you can fall down into one of these deep holes if you're not paying attention. Some of these holes are 45 feet deep. For this land, we would need equipment and to set up the proper plan if we want to mine legally, profitably, and sustainably. On the way back to the compound, Mr. Honor and I stopped by Melcom for some shopping.
Just talking about those.
This store is like Walmart. They have everything you need here. And I had no idea Africa had stores like this. After running a few more errands and before we head back to the compound for the evening, we stopped by Madam Grace's house for dinner. Miss Grace cooks authentic Ghanaian dishes, and Mr. Honor loves her cooking, so we eat at Miss Grace's house just about every day. Early the next morning, we wake up to an urgent call requesting a generator to help power the funeral. Mr. Honora and I rush out to the funeral to help out and show our faces at the event. And I've never seen a funeral like this ever. They say the way you are buried tells the story of how wealthy and prosperous you were while living. The presentation of her body was nothing less than extravagant. From sunup to sundown, the people celebrate the life of their loved one.
It was you, my lawyer in the courtroom. It was you, my soldier on that battlefield. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, adum, wadum. Hey, adumo, nyame, adumo, adum. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, adum, wadum. Hey, adumo, nyame, adumo, adum. Eya adum intina mitiasi, eya wadum tina mewo. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, adum, adum. Who has changed my story? Who has given me a song? Turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. You have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way. You turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. Could not have made it without you. Could not have sailed through without you. Your love and kindness, grace and mercy brought me through. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, adum, adum. Could not have made it without you. Hey, could not have sailed through without you. Papa, your loving.
Since I know that health is wealth, I'm up early in the morning again getting some exercise in. It's Sunday, so Mr. Honora and I go to his church, which is the same place they had the funeral the day before. The pastor switched back and forth between English and Twi, so Mr. Honora had to translate for me. We go live on WhatsApp to let his followers know that no matter what, we give God the glory.
Say supervise our driver.
Oh, okay. So this is where you weigh out how much metal you have.
Yeah.
So you got aluminum.
That's what I showed to the man and I went for the man.
Okay.
We have copper, aluminum,
Copper.
yeah. Gas, those things.
Brass, okay.
Those were small ones, I sent them.
So in Ghana, even they invited them from India to Ghana.
Yeah.
Because they were so popular.
Wow.
So,
Praja.
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 G-I-A.
The next day, Mr. Arnaud and Nana from Wiaso take me to the mining commission office to meet the top guy and see the process of gaining permission to mine. This office keeps all of the applications and has all of the records regarding which mining companies have permissions to which lands.
Send your blessing, come down. Jaja, send your blessing, come down. Just smoke food. Jaja, send your blessing, come down. Yeah. Me my brother jealousy. Me go pony me casa. Me my brother jealousy. Me go pony me casa. Send me kwana me nana. What you eat? Send your blessing, come down.
At this filling station, we stop to get fuel. And I have to do some calculations and conversions just to find out how much fuel we got and how much we just spent. Here, we're taking a trip through the forest to see more fertile land. While driving to our spot, we come to some deep water and we're not sure if we can make it across without getting stuck. One of the workers gets out of the truck and checks the water level. Good, it's not too deep. We drive a little bit deeper, and now we have to hike for a little bit.
Okay.
Daddy, send your blessing, come down. 1, 2, 1, 2, every day talking,
We finally make it, and this is it. The pure, natural, fertile motherland. Full of nutrients for plants and vegetation. Full of resources like bauxite and gold for people into precious metals. And enough space to develop any sort of buildings to spread your wings. Many people have never heard of bauxite, but Ghana has plenty of bauxite in the ground. Bauxite is the primary source of aluminum, which is used for canned goods, other product packaging, electrical and machinery equipment. Bauxite is also used to make cement that's used for construction. Bauxite mining is another business opportunity for those who are interested. Me Meet Nana Frimpong. He taught me a lesson about royal culture. These special chairs are for chiefs only. Unless you've been given permission by a chief to sit on it, you are not allowed.
Smoking plantation, you say your heart is some vacation. Fit to follow you go astray. But it subtracts my face far away from your eyes. Oh my God, close in my mouth, don't cast. I do not know what to go do. Tell me what this song, oh my girl was right. Do you not know that I like you? When you need a shoulder to put your legs on me, for you. But you know you won't move. Swear I big cry, but the girl don't tell me. Say she did waterproof. Got me feeling like, It be my heart you won't waste. Oh baby, It be my heart you won't waste. Feeling like, It be my heart you won't waste. Oh baby, It be my heart you won't waste. Can you make a nina so no go? Say I got another girl for my throne. Know your friends they be telling you most. I will be doing only what you want.
Back at Miss Darnora's house, the workers make progress on the walls. And then we receive a call that a friend's son has been locked up and needs to be bailed out. Ironically, we see lawyers on TV as soon as we get back to Madam Grace's house. And these lawyers have white wigs on their head, which is funny to me. I think they're trying to be European. But Miss Darnora tells me that this is a sign of wisdom. And in Ghana, once you attain that status, you are an old man. So the wig is a representation of being your wisest and oldest self. Meet Nana. He has a really cool house that reminds me of Miami. He also has land available to sell or to use for mining. Mr. Arnaud takes me to another sawmill where they produce charcoal. This natural charcoal can be sold and used all around the world. This is another business opportunity with high profit margins. 100-pound bag here costs $5 US.
Yeah, you got plenty.
You can sell that same bag of 100 pounds in the US for $50.
So which kind of wood does this come from?
Education is another booming sector. At the basic school level, we take a trip to a local private school to see what a typical African elementary school is like. We notice that the students don't have air conditioning. They don't have modern designed or defined play areas, working bathrooms with toilets or computers. The school's principal says transportation is the biggest need right now, so funding for a bus is paramount. Parents pay for students to go to the school here. Fees at this particular school can cost around $180 US a year. Providing high-quality education can be a great business model if you do it right. I believe the kids are our future, so personally I love to invest in schools' infrastructure. Exposure to more opportunities and modern technology will only make these children more well-rounded and capable. Children have the capacity to learn as much as you can teach them.
How long does this last them? So this is, they pay 300 CDs. Okay, so they pay $18.75.
ya suenca, orbian, lina garata, the auto.
Right here.
Good feeling, come on, try me.
And here's one of the clean water wells Mr. Honor has built for a village. Mr. Honor takes me to Kumasi to check out his hospital and to celebrate his little girl's birthday. Just so happens at this time my stomach is upset and everything I eat is making me go to the bathroom. Luckily, Mr. Honor had a doctor from his hospital take a look at me. The doctor asked a few questions to consult me, and he knew instantly that I had likely eaten some fruit that hadn't been washed properly. He stressed the importance of using packaged water to wash my fruit. My brain starts turning and I think of another idea. Back in the US, we don't drink water out of plastic bags. Maybe this could be my way of finally getting my premium water brand going in the US.
All this machine, before it was Caterpillar.
Nothing under the sun will go shake me. Kick me home, some eat it and me. But when you see me, you will compose. You see me, but I compose. Only thing for this life when they freak me. Each time when my girl, they tease me. They can't count me out, but they need me. Say continental, we go top. International, we go fly. So make we know see how out. I bet we know see how out. Continental, we go top. International, we go fly. Make we know see how out. I bet we know see how out. Continental, we go top. International, we go fly.
One of the most moving moments of the trip came during a visit to a local chief. He welcomed me into his community with open arms, gifting me a kente cloth and renaming me Kofi, based on my Friday birth. This wasn't just hospitality, it was a bond that'll last a lifetime. These relationships are more than just ceremonial. In Ghana, partnerships with local leaders are crucial for business. Whether it's land for development or mining rights, these connections open doors to opportunities you can't find anywhere else.
There's a reason I be balling every season. You know my Continental, we go chop. International, we go fly.
We're back at another mining site, and this time we're here for equipment rentals. We can do contracts with the mines where we will buy equipment and let them rent it, and they'll pay us for it every day. I think that's another great business opportunity.
Kelly says she knows me let go. Give her wings like raccoon. Say continental, we go chop. International, we go fly. See we know see how out. Happy we know see how out. Continental, we go chop. International, we go fly. We know see how out. Another one.
Here some of the workers are continuing to make progress at Mr. Honor's house. They're really doing a good job on his compound.
To make money, they say I beg you, please don't call me. All the backbiting, the chichele, be salatin enough for me. But when you talking money, when you talking plenty money, call me. Me I tired being broke, I want for success, so come and call me. But pay all your true folk, let nothing drop for me,
Today, one of Nana Frimpone's sons is getting married. So Mr. Honor and I are showing up to support him and enjoy Ghanaian culture.
Many people need me, and it no be new thing, but I don't need nobody. No, I want to say listen, oh, do not ever leave me.
As we walk out of the church, a few young local guys hear that an American is in the building and come up to introduce themselves.
Tell the people, what's your name?
Junior.
Junior.
Yeah.
Aziz, what's your name?
I'm Kobana.
Kobana.
Yeah.
Got him.
This is the African name, you know. This is the African name. Like me, like on my official, it's Frank.
Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
Okay.
But like Ghana, I'm Kobana.
Okay.
I'm a Tuesday born. So
Okay. I love it, bro. I love it, bro. Yeah. You know, I like the drip. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. Thank you. So I'm here with a successful businessman in Ghana.
You come to Africa, a lot of joblessness and unemployment is skyrocketing. It's not that people don't want to work, but the few people, the bad nuts among us, are scaring people away. So as a result, when people hear of Africa, they think all of us are thieves, or we are scammers. I'm also into mining.
What would you say are the main risks with investing in Ghana?
Anything, whatever anybody wants to do, you need people to partner.
Mm-hmm.
And if your partner is having different ulterior motive whatsoever, you can be assured that your vision is going to be divided.
I say if you know be jar and these girls who be me.
This is Casa del
Me are the singing song at the party. Okay, joint, make I tell them say I know be boy. I couldn't talk my mind.
Yeah, I can talk. Said he had to do something at his school, so he'll be here this evening.
Buckings and Versace. Say I watch it. Thunder fire. Them dum dum dum. Them dum dum dum. Thunder fire. Them dum dum dum. Them dum dum dum. Thunder fire. Them dum dum dum. Them dum dum dum. Thunder fire. Them dum dum dum. Them dum dum dum. May I want to do this forever. Write my story, oh God, to Range Rover. Get to you, that they blow my thing like Masakela. Jano, my work, bigger than just me. Why you think I'm a good touch? God knows me, God knows me, I say God you want. See, I do what I do, and I know it again. Now you go to come. See, I'm a monkey, I say Sunyi Yawa. I say, see, Rafi, not kill them. Sunyi Yawa.
And now Joe is back on the scene. My guy's back.
Yeah, that's it.
The last place Mr. Arnaud takes me is to meet Mr. Douglas, the bank manager. Mr. Douglas explains to us the business of microfinance and microcredit. Loaning money to entrepreneurs is a great opportunity to make above average returns on your investments.
Okay.
You already know. I did the girl and daddy. Mumu one, mumu two, mumu three. Thunder fire. Them dum dum dum. Them dum dum dum. Thunder fire. Them dum dum dum. Them dum dum dum. Thunder fire. Them dum dum dum. Them dum dum dum. Thunder fire. Them dum dum dum. Thunder fire. Them dum dum dum. Them dum dum dum. Thunder fire.
The business potential here is enormous. Whether it's investing in equipment, partnering with local business owners, or exporting gold, the possibilities are endless. Captain's network gave me access to insights I wouldn't have had otherwise. Before leaving Kumasi, I meet another chief.
Where you can get all sort of things. Okay.
Nana owns some land near the airport, and it's perfect for a hotel or a resort. He shows us the deed and the video of the king giving him permission to the land.
I won't bend you like you want sit for chair. Give you my fingers if you care. We no be strangers to my day. No come away. I'm my way.
Next, we take a visit to Captain's brother's institution for higher learning. This is Mr. Albert Akwa's Garden City University. Here, I see firsthand the need for more student housing. Existing hostels are packed, with waiting lists stretching into the thousands. Imagine the impact of building new, modern student housing. It's a win-win for the school, the investors, and the students. Across the street from the current campus sits another piece of land that Mr. Albert and the university own, where he's spearheading a hospital proposal. It's going to take an $8 million investment to build this hospital, which will be tied to the university. This hospital plans to not only serve the community, but also generate significant and above average returns for the investors.
What again? Okay. So you store and save all the energy here. So all of it that's important. Good afternoon.
Oh, you want to know more about the food? The food in Ghana is nice. Most dishes seem pretty simple, although I'll be honest and say that I haven't cooked any myself. Most of the restaurants offer rice, and you can choose plain, jollof, or fried rice. If you don't want rice, you can do banku, fufu, or yams. Then there's usually some type of meat or stew that you can choose, like chicken, fish, or goat. And then usually some type of salad or vegetables on the side. And for their salads, most places only carry ketchup and mayonnaise as salad dressing. If we can mass produce someone's ranch recipe or salad dressing, we might have another business model to look into. Local Ghanaians love plantain. They prepare it and eat it in a variety of ways: fried, grilled, sliced, and processed into chips, and all types of other snacks. Miss Grace's plain rice, beef stew with vegetables, eaten with my bare hands, was an experience I'll never forget.
Every day we they give to the back to back. If you never like Biggie, you for link to pack. Every day we they give to the back to back. But I'm easy, tell them pack to pack.
Good afternoon.
We visit Kumasi Mall, and we see that everything is modern, just like in the U.S. There's a radio station, live radio show,
overseas they want chop me like suya. I know big dog for this dunya. Tired so greasy, you dey dance like breezy, easy. My wrist they go.
clothing stores, and a grocery store.
We go show, we go let them know. Now we dey run the town and any show bigger than any woe, stronger than any foe. Bad man flows, put them on their toes, on the low. The girl them know. My baby short, South Jammo, Colorado, pass me the party.
They even have a movie theater. We walk into a Melcom store, and the power goes out. But a few moments later, the power comes back on. This could be a good opportunity for someone who's into electronics or solar distribution.
Good morning, how are you? One for breakfast? No, it's for here. Yeah.
But we then shine down, and then it never done. I'm telling y'all, better get the memorandum. One thing I know, I'm a piano. All of my piano, no messy I know.
From the Tunnel Lounge in Accra to local spots in Kumasi, every venue had its own energy. At one club, bottles started popping for a birthday party, and we ended the night with some new friends. Good times. Another spot we went to had a club inside of a club. That was dope. As I reflect on this trip, one thing is clear. Ghana is the land of endless opportunities. Whether it's gold mining, real estate, waste management, the potential here is unmatched. Here is the list and rankings of the business opportunities we thought were worth pursuing, either because of the impact it would make to the culture or for its profitability. Let's look at the pros and cons of investing in Ghana. So what's next? Literally whatever we make of it. Come see a land of opportunities for yourself. Book a trip. Write out your goals, and then let's collaborate on ways to be extraordinary together. Ghana isn't just a place to visit. It's a place to invest in yourself, in your business, in the people, in their businesses, and in the future. I'm here to guide you every step of the way to make your dreams a reality. An ancient quote says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the next best time is today. I recommend investing in Ghana in the same way.
Okay, catfish feed.
The past is gone, and the future is now.
Oh, it's a lot of them in there.
I can't wait to see you on the next trip. And who knows, maybe next time you'll be the one showing off your investment success stories.
Let's go down.
That's a lot of them. That's cool. Mini museum. What's up?
Chocolate, sweetie, sweetie chocolate, sweetie, sweetie chocolate, chocolate. And she wants to touch my chocolate, and she wants to eat my chocolate. Oh yeah, down, be down, oh yeah, down, let's go down. She look at talking la, oh yeah, down, be down, oh yeah, down, we go down. She look at talking la, oh yeah, down, be down, oh yeah, down.
I'm sorry, I just walked in here in the kitchen. I'm coming.
Oh yeah, down, we go down. She look at talking la. I said that she want for me, so she change her for me. I said that she want for me, I let you change her for me. She be good, you funny. She be good, you special to me. Is that what you done for me? You be good, you done for me. Chocolate. And she wants to touch my chocolate, and she wants to eat my chocolate. Chocolate. And she wants to touch my chocolate, and she wants to eat my chocolate. My mother.